In the heart of the jungle, under a golden sunset, King Leo reigned, mighty and generous. He was a king beloved by all. He had just taken down a great buffalo, a feast for the kingdom, but his fairest offering was not for his family, but for his most trusted advisor, the jackal. Jux, eat, Jux, the king rumbled, pushing a choice piece of meat towards him. You look thin, a wise advisor needs strength. Jux bowed so low his nose nearly touched the ground. Oh, your majesty, you are too kind. I am just a humble servant. I don't deserve this royal feast. Leo laughed, a sound like rolling thunder. Nonsense. You are not a servant. You are my brother. As long as you rule, you shall never go hungry. Jux smiled, a picture of loyalty. But as Leo turned away, the camera would have shown you the cold, jealous fire that burned in the jackal's eyes. Leo saw a brother, but he forgot that even a brother can have a shadow. That very night, as the moon cast long, eerie shadows, Jux slipped away from the Pride Lands. His destination was the Bunyard, a creepy, fog-covered place where decent folk never tread. Sir, under a greenish, ghostly light, he met Brutus, the Black Wolf, leader of the outcast pack. You're late, little snack, Brutus growled, his eyes gleaming with hunger. Did the king keep you as a pet? Jack's usual smile was gone, replaced by a snarl. Watch your tongue, Brutus. I am the one holding the keys to the kingdom. Is he ready? Brutus pressed, his pack shifting restlessly behind him. My wolves are hungry. He is getting stronger every day. Jux hissed. We cannot fight him head-on. We must break him. Tomorrow is the festival of the moon. I've told him there's a magical flower at the edge of the Whispering Cliff, one that grants immortality. Brutus' lips curled but in a cruel grin. The Whispering Cliff, one slip Andy he falls onto the jagged rocks below. Jux finished. You will lead him, sir. You and your pack just need to finish the job if the fall doesn't kill him. But they were not alone. High above, shivering in a dead tree, was Pip, the little blue jay. He was the eyes and the ears of the jungle. And he had heard every treacherous word. The next morning, the sun shone brightly. Leo was grooming his magnificent mane when Pip Dave bumped towards him, chirping frantically. Majesty, King Leo, danger, danger. Leo chuckled. Slow down, little Pip. Is the sky falling? No more. It's Jux. Pip gasped, out of breath. I saw him with Brutus the wolf. They are planning to push you off the Whispering Cliff. Leo's face turned serious, but just then, Jux stepped out from behind a bush, a look of shock and sadness on his face. Me? Oh, Pip, why do you hate me so? I was just gathering herbs for the king's headache. He held up a few random leaves. Leo's patience snapped. He let out a mighty roar that shook the trees. Enough. Jux has been with me since we were cubs. Do not poison my mind with your lies, bird. Be gone. Heartbroken, Pip flew away, tears welling in his little eyes. As Leo turned to comfort his advisor, Jux shed a sly, triumphant smirk towards the fleeing bird. Forgive him, Jux, Leo sighed, his voice softening. Small minds often fear big friendships. Late that afternoon, the sky bled into orange and purple as Leo and Jux climbed the rocky path to the Whispering Cliff. The wind howled, and the air grew thin and called. Just a little further, my king, Jux sighed, his voice slick with false encouragement. The flower is right on the edge. Imagine, you will rule forever. It is steep here, Jux, Leo noted, his massive paws carefully finding purchase on the treacherous ground. Are you sure about this? Trust me, Jux replied smoothly. Have he ever led you astray? They reached the edge, a sheer drop into a swirling sea of fog. Look down, sir, Jux urged. Do you see it glowing? Leo leaned over, peering into the abyss. I see nothing but mist. Jack's smile vanished. His face twisted into a mask of pure evil. Look closer, he spat. Look at your end. In that instant, everything happened at once. Jux lunged, intending to push the king into the chasm below. At the same moment, Brutus and the two other wolves leapt from behind the rocks, blocking any chance of escape. Long live the king! Jux screamed. In hell! But as Jux pushed, Leo spun with the speed of a lightning strike. Hey no, I may be kind, Jux, the king roared, his eyes blazing, but I am not blind. A quick flash revealed the truth. Earlier, after sending Pip away, Leo had noticed the distinctive bunyard mud on Jack's paws. In that moment, he realized the little bird had been telling the truth. The fight was short and brutal. Leo swiped his massive paw, sending Brutus flying into a wall of rock. The other wolves charged, but were met with a sonic roar that shook the fairy mountain. Jux, seeing his plan crumble, tried to run. He slipped on the loose gravel at the cliff's edge and he fell, catching himself by one paw, dangling over the abyss. Brother, help me! He cried, his voice filled with fake terror. He was forced. Brutus made me do it. Leo stood over him, his shadow falling across the terrified jackal. A brother would have died for me. You only wanted to kill me. But Leo did not strike the final blow. He turned his back. Live with your shame. You are banished. In a last, desperate act of betrayal, Jux tried to scramble up and stabbed Leo in the back. But the crumbling rock gave way. With a final shriek, Jux plunged into the mist below. As the sun began to rise, clearing the fog, Leo stood tall on the cliff. Pip landed gently on his shoulder. Thank you, little friend, Leo sighed softly. Today, a small bird saved a big lion. Pip chirped. Trust is a heavy thing, Majesty. Leo looked out at his kingdom, reborn in the morning light. Indeed, he replied, trust is precious. Never waste it on those who feed you with one hand, then hide a knife in the other. Thanks for watching. Remember to be careful who you trust. Salt and the sugar can look the same. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more stories.